EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to North Carolina and the bustling city of Charlotte as we welcome you inside Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers. Today we continue on with the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend. We've got a good one in store. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Carolina Panthers. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, we welcome you. That's the punter Ethan Evans to get this started. We are underway in Uptown Charlotte. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. First down 10 at their own 21-yard line. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Right to the air goes Young. Short one man, caught by Tremble. And he's very close to a first down. He's out after a pickup of 9.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On 4th down, Carolina going to send out Sam Martin to punt. And he steps into this one, gets up a big kick, angled for the sideline. That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. They go play action with Stafford. Got a man downfield. It's Devontae. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big play to kick off this drive. 39 yards. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. On the play fake, here's Stafford. Forced out wide. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway. Nick Scorton in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. The motion man is Nakua. 2nd down, it's Stafford. He'll get this to Kyron Williams. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Right down to Williams. They connect again. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
They'll try to sneak it here. And he's going to have the Rams 1st down as they manage to convert. That'll keep this drive alive.
I love this call, Mike. You're basically asking yourself, can your offense beat this defense? And they know exactly what play is coming. And I'll tell you the answer, it's an emphatic yes. They run the quarterback sneak right up the gut, and they turn 4th down into a 1st.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Stafford down on 2nd down. Nakua into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's a dozen for number 12, and he's got a first down as well. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. A shotgun snap to Stafford. That's into the hands of Jordan Whittington. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They're going to motion the tight end over here. 2nd down, zone read, and he keeps it.
And with that run, it puts them on the doorstep of the end zone. This has been a really impressive series up until this point, Mike. I mean, so much that anything less than a touchdown kind of feels like a letdown.
This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal. From the gun, here's Stafford. And he's in. Touchdown, L.A. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. The kicking team off for the extra point. He's got it, and the Rams will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. On the return, here is Ainias Smith. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Ready? They'll run. It's Etienne. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Cameron Kitchens there to bring him down. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. The carry here for Etienne. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. That's not made by Byron Young.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
But I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single first down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait to their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
At their own 31-yard line.
First down, Stafford. To the left side, and Adams has it. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. So, a big one there to start the drive. It covers 51 yards. So, here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. A give, and here comes Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. It's another run here for Williams. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's 1st and goal.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. Takes it all the way down inside the 2. Sets up 1st and goal.
So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal.
Big 20. 20. 10. 10. 20.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. Moving outside the pocket, that is hot. What a job to keep the play alive. Jordan Whittington. Touchdown Rams. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Now for the point after. On the snap, a poor one, and it's blocked. He works free, right side. Inside the 40. And he's going to take this one back all the way. Disastrous. The blocked extra point leads to 2 for the defense instead of 1 for the offense. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Here's Smith to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Blue. Here we go. Here we go. Red, 38. Claws red. Field black. Blue is striking.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. On the run to the right. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And it'll lead to a second down.
Come on, set. Set, hut.
Look at play action with Young. That's right side, taken in by Trevor. The Rams have it. We are through one. The Rams out to the early lead. And will return to Charlotte in a moment. Second quarter now, Rams in control of the football as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Williams. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun, Stafford. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Kyron Williams, the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up 3rd down. The motion man is Nakua. Stafford now on 3rd down. A ball deep for the end zone. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Merrick.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
Now ETN. He'll bring this up to the 22. Tackle made by Nate Ladman.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Ready.
A second down throw for Young. Goes tight end Tremble over the middle. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
That's good.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
And 10.
Set, ready. 45. What? Set.
Out of the shotgun. Young. Open man downfield is Leggett. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play for the Panthers. Pick up of 46 yards.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Here's ETN. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Shot, 17, Will, 52.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
On second down, Young. He's got the first-round pick, Teteroa McMillan. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
Right, 97.
First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
From the gun, it's Young. Moving to his right. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Teteroa McMillan. Touchdown, Carolina. Brian Fitzgerald now to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Panthers will cut the deficit down to 4. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. A first down throw for Stafford. That finds Nakua downfield, complete. And he's going to take this one all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Los Angeles. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
This is Jimmy Horn Jr. on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready, break. Come on, set.
The Panthers will take their first timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Let's go now. Yellow, 22. Steel, black. 6, member. Watch out now. 50. Set.
On the ground, here's ETN. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
27-yard line.
10 black. 22 needle.
They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 13. It's a Carolina first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
38. 33. Yellow. Smash. Red.
On play action, Young. Rolling right. This is incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down. Let's see what this call is.
Here we go. Slide blue. 60 red. 60 red. Ready?
Throwing on second down, Young. He'll get this to the rookie from Tennessee. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Panthers
A gain of 24 through the air. It's good for a Panther first down.
Black shot. Set, ready. Blue is striker. Set, go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
Coverage defensively by Trent McDuffie.
Get that. 52 blue. You yellow. Green jack. Hut.
Back to the air, it's Young. A throw there, caught, finally get. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's a Carolina first down.
At the 25-yard line.
White. Ready. Hut.
Here's Young. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
The 25-yard line.
Let's go now. Set.
Young. Wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Out of the gun, Stafford. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. On the carry, it's Williams. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down, L.A.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Rams first down.
They put Adams in motion. They'll fake the handoff now, Stafford. That's the Pro Bowl corner, J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level.
Into space at the 45. He may go. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 87 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. So now the Panthers and Young will attempt the two-point conversion.
The Panthers will line up for the two-point conversion.
He'll drop to throw. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on the two-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
To throw is Stafford. Picked off by the linebacker, Trevor Wallace. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
Right?
Intercepted.
Steal.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Blue striker. Blaster. 6. Black Ultra. Ready?
Young to throw on first down. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being wasted down.
Ready?
Throwing is Young. Short one there, caught by Tremble. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock.
Perfectly timed blitz, and he just gets to the quarterback a fraction of a second too late. The ball comes out of his hand kind of funny as a result of the hit, and I'm not even exactly sure if the guy who caught it was his intended target.
From the gun here on third down, it's Young. He's got a man! That's McMillan! And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
7 yards. That's good for the Panthers. First down.
To throw, Young. He pulls it in around the 5. The Rams have it. Into space. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
3 seconds, all that remain in this first half as that one's away. Horn now to return it. And he'll be forced out of bounds. And with that, time has run out on this first half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And this ball's going to go out of bounds, not the way you want to begin the second half. The football will be marked at the 40-yard line. On first down, Stafford unloads downfield looking for McCool. And the Panthers are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
All right, Mike, you know me. I tend to be an offensive guy, so if we're taking a big shot to start this half, I'm thinking touchdown. But rather, we go interception to begin the second half. Now, still an exciting play. I think we're going to see both sides willing to continue to take these risks, take these chances throughout the rest of this second half.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Blue check. Triple 38.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 6.
At the Rams' 40-yard line.
To throw is Young. That's to left side. Hauled in by Leggett. And will move this ball way down into the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line.
Panthers first down.
Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
52 black. Set. Ready. Yellow. 43. Green jack. Steel. Black. Black ultra. Ready.
To throw is Young. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Kinchen. And the Rams are going to get the football. And they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
That was incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 2.
Now a third and 2. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a third down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on third down? Third downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
Play action, Stafford. Quick throw, taken in. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That quarterback called that play in the huddle. That ball was only going to one guy. He was the first read, the second read, and the check down. And it was called to perfection. They got the perfect look. Led to a nice game.
On third down, they'll run. And here comes the reverse. He's going to have the first down yardage. The stop made at the 31. But a new set of downs. First down picked up.
Mike, you want to convert on third down? Get the ball in your hands of your best players. And this guy, he is a playmaker. Whether it's out catching passes like he's used to, or working as a runner instead.
On first and 10, Stafford. Nakua pulls it in. And no chance to turn and go. That one's good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
On play action, it's Stafford. This one is complete inbounds, but not a whole lot out of it. Just gets back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
Now, that was a a nice looking grab. Really nice footwork there on the sideline to stay in bounds, but after all that, it's still not going to result in very much.
Throw on third down, Stafford. That is caught to the goal line and in. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, L.A. 2 touchdowns for him in the game and 60 on the year. Nevis good on the extra point. And the Rams will extend this third quarter lead. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Let's go. Fight. Ready.
Get this drive started. On the ground, it's Hubbard. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. The big defensive tackle, Javon Hargrave, brings that one to an end.
And 7.
6. Mega. Hut.
Throwing on second down, Young. Check this down. That's Hubbard out of the backfield. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Brings up third and 3.
Hut.
Out of the shotgun, Young. He's got it! And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Panthers. Fitzgerald now for the extra point. His kick is good. Panthers are able to cut the deficit to 10. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. First down, Stafford. Coming across the field, connecting with Adams. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Rams.
From the gun, here's Stafford. And this one is caught, but the momentum, that'll take him out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Could not get himself turned upfield.
So, Mike, there's this idea that every time a defense blitzes, it has to result in a sack. But there's a lot of other ways that you can impact the play, and we see it here. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hand, get it to the check down, and now you just need to rally tackle and bring him down for a loss.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third and long. Here's Stafford. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Makes things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
Evans in formation for the Rams.
And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15.
At their own 14-yard line.
Here we go. Switch. 30%.
They'll begin here on the ground. Oh, a loose football. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. Second down and 8.
Ready. Hut.
They'll stick with him again. A short gain up to the 20. Cameron pitches. There to bring him down.
Gain of 4. Brings up third and 4.
Rear jack. Pause ready. Blaster. 6.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Fight, 97, here we go. Yellow, 22. Eagle, cross, 10. Ready?
From the gun, it's Young. He's got his hand. That's Leggett. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 37.
A big play and a much-needed one as well. 37 yards.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
45, white. 6, mega. Blue striker. Ready?
Young to throw on 1st down. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
On 2nd down, Young. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Let's go now. 30, Fury, yellow. Claws red.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th. They will turn it over on down. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. So, from 37, here's 2nd down and 3. The motion man is Nakua. They'll fake the handoff now, Stafford. Right side, complete to Nakua. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down. 1st and 10.
1st down, Los Angeles.
Tight end on the move left. A 1st down throw for Stafford. That's out wide to Williams. And the left 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
They send the tight end in motion. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone. And incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Throwing again is Stafford. That one taken in. Middle of the end zone. Puka Nakua. Touchdown Rams. Touchdown number 17 for him on the year. And his 3rd of this game. Now the extra point.
For the extra point.
The kick is good. And the Rams will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
24.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Horn now to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Black shot. Yellow. 22. Cut.
Young to throw on first and 10. And one called in left side by McMillan. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Yards. That's good for a Panthers first down.
Young hands it to Hubbard. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
Run the ball.
It's a gain of 18.
Right. 97.
That's another Panthers first down. First and 10.
On first and 10, here's Young. Going up top. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. His second touchdown of the afternoon. The PAT up and good. And the Panthers are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Panthers 31. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The motion man is Nakua. Stafford now on first down. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Set to go now on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now it's Nakua getting the jet sweep. And that one shut down right away. Good pressure on the backside. The defense stops him for no gain.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
Third down.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. He's got a man. That's Nakua, complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
First down.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. The motion man is Nakua. They'll drop to throw. Going right back to Nakua. Complete. And the Rams are going to have first and goal. Try to finish off this drive with a touchdown. A pickup of 10. And it's going to set up first and goal. They'll try zone read on first and goal. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss. Push back to the 11-yard line for second and goal. There he goes again. He'll take this one down to the 8-yard line. Now a timeout for Carolina. It's going to be their second, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute left in this one. This one all but over. Here's third down. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. That's the linebacker, Devin Lloyd.
Okay,
here's first and 10.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Black shot. Beetle blue. Set up.
Young. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and this will be incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
A second down throw for Young. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
As a quarterback, understanding where you are in the situation of the game is critical to playing at a high level. In this case, yes, he suffers the sack, but a couple yards deeper, and it would have resulted in a safety.
From the gun here on third down, it's Young. That is brought in. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway.
Red, stripes, yellow, 22, ready.
On first down is Young. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Really nice job there of not only tracking the ball, but then putting yourself in position to make the play. And that's step one. I promise you step two on that sideline. His secondary coach is saying, hey, next time you can get your hand on the ball, let's try to come away with that takeaway.
Yellow, 43. Green jack. Ready?
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it.